Imagine standing on Hollywood Boulevard looking down at those iconic gold stars. For decades, those stars represented the absolute pinnacle of human success. You had to endure years of acting classes, endless rejection, and grueling film sets to even dream of having your name etched in that sidewalk. But hold on to your hats because the world has officially flipped on its head. There is a new kind of royalty in town. And they didn't need a movie studio to get there. We are living in the era of the billion-dollar refresh. While traditional A-list movie stars are waiting for their agents to call with a mid-six-figure script, there is a new wave of bedroom creators literally out-earning them while wearing pajamas. It's wild, right? You've got legends who've won Oscars sitting in their trailers, while some 18-year-old in a messy bedroom just cleared $1 million by posting a video of themselves eating spicy noodles. The gap isn't just closing, it's being obliterated. This is the new frontier where the smartphone is mightier than the silver screen. Have you seen the recent leaks? Rumors are swirling through the digital grapevine about the astronomical earnings of top-tier influencers during single 24-hour campaigns. We're talking about viral paychecks that would make a Wall Street banker weep. Imagine waking up, filming a quick skincare routine or a silly skit, and by the time you go to bed, your bank account has swelled by $5 million. It sounds like a fairy tale, or maybe a glitch in the Matrix, but for the modern creator, this is just Tuesday. The sheer scale of this wealth is hard to wrap your head around. We used to think of social media as a hobby, a way to share photos of our lunch. Now, it's a high-stakes financial engine that's minting millionaires faster than any industry in history. The Hollywood Walk of Fame has been effectively replaced by the Instagram feed as the ultimate status symbol. Why wait for a star on the street when you can have a blue check mark and 50 million people watching your every move in real time? This new money aesthetic is everywhere. It's not about old family wealth or decades of corporate climbing anymore. It's about engagement, reach, and the power of the scroll. You see it in the way these creators move. The private jets, the designer halls, and the hypermodern mansions that look more like museums than homes. But here is the kicker. Do you realize that a 15-second clip of someone dancing in their kitchen could literally buy a Beverly Hills mansion? It's a staggering thought. Most people work 40 years to pay off a modest mortgage. Yet here we are, watching someone do a trendy dance move and knowing they just earned enough to buy a whole zip code. It makes you wonder, what are they doing that we aren't? Is there a secret formula? Well, speculation is rife that there are specific glitches in the algorithm that certain celebrities are using to multiply their net worth while the rest of us are just mindlessly scrolling. These aren't just lucky breaks, they are calculated moves. Certain names are playing a different game entirely. They understand the digital gatekeeper, that unpredictable force we call the algorithm, better than anyone else. While we see a fun video, they see data points and retention graphs. It's a shadow business operating right under our noses. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments where you are watching from. Seriously, let us know, because this digital gold rush is global and it's hitting every corner of the planet. But of course, with this much money comes a massive wave of controversy. Every time a YouTuber posts a photo of their new private jet, the internet sets on fire. The "is it even real work?" debate is the ultimate comment section battleground. Critics argue that pointing a camera at yourself isn't real labor compared to traditional jobs. They see the glitz and the glamour and assume it's all easy street. But is it? The pressure to stay relevant and to outsmart a digital ghost that could bury your career overnight is a different kind of stress. Some say it's a bubble waiting to burst, while others believe this is just the beginning of a total economic shift. The biggest names in the game aren't just getting lucky, they are titans of industry running complex operations that most fans never see. Whether it is the empire built by Kim Kardashian or the massive stunts performed by Mr. Beast, these figures are running a shadow business. Behind every viral moment is a team of architects, a strategy session, and a deep understanding of human psychology. We are talking about people who have turned attention into the most valuable currency on earth. But how did we get here? How did a simple dance app become the foundation for empires that rival tech giants? There is a deeper story here, a blueprint that was laid down by the pioneers of this digital age, and it's far more calculated than you might think. The stakes are higher than ever. You see, none of this happened by accident. If you really want to understand how the digital landscape became a gold mine, you have to look at the Kardashian blueprint. Long before TikTok existed, Kim and Kylie were the first to realize that engagement was a new form of currency. They didn't just want to be famous, they wanted to own the platforms where that fame lived. By transitioning from reality TV stars to tech and beauty moguls, they showed everyone that a single Instagram post could be more powerful than 100 television commercials. They realized that if you could command the attention of millions, you could sell them anything from lip kits to software. It wasn't about being an actress or a singer anymore. It was about being a brand. They turned likes into a bank account, and the rest of the world has been playing catch up ever since. It's a total game changer, right? But then a new player entered the arena and completely broke the model. Enter the Mr. Beast phenomenon. Jimmy isn't just making videos, he's running a massive reinvestment strategy that traditional media companies literally cannot comprehend. While a movie studio might spend millions on marketing a film and hope for a profit, Mr. Beast spends millions on a single video just to create a cycle of wealth. He'll give away a private island or build a real-life chocolate factory, knowing that the massive views will generate enough ad revenue to do it all over again, only bigger. It's a constant loop of extreme spending and extreme earning. Traditional media is bogged down by committees and red tape. But a creator like Mr. Beast can decide to spend $1 million on a Tuesday and have the video trending by Friday. He has turned high-stakes philanthropy into the ultimate business model, proving that the more you give away, the more you actually get back. And you can't talk about this explosion of wealth without mentioning the TikTok overnight successes like Addison Rae or Charli D'Amelio. These were literally just teenagers dancing in their bedrooms with a smartphone, and within months, they were breaking into the old Hollywood circle. We're talking about girls who went from high school classes to sitting front row at Paris Fashion Week and landing massive movie deals. They bypassed the entire gatekeeping system. No agents, no long-winded auditions, just a viral song and a ring light. This is the power of the personal brand. Major corporations have realized that they'd much rather pay a creator with 10 million loyal engaged followers than spend that same money on a 30-second Super Bowl ad. Why? Because fans trust these creators like they're their best friends. That level of intimacy is something a corporate commercial can never buy. This shift is so dramatic that even traditional icons like Will Smith or The Rock have become absolutely obsessed with their social media presence. Have you noticed how much effort they put into their Reels and TikToks lately? It's because they know that to stay relevant and rich in this era, they have to pivot. Even an Oscar doesn't guarantee you'll stay at the top if you aren't winning the war for attention on our phone screens. They are fighting for the same eyeballs as a teenager doing a comedy skit. But here is the thing that might keep you up at night. These celebrities aren't just selling products, they are selling us. They are selling our data, our time, and every single second of our attention. Every time we scroll and stop on their content, we are contributing to a data goldmine that fuels their multi-million-dollar empires. The lifestyle gap created by this wealth is nothing short of surreal. We've seen the rise of influencer houses, where groups of young creators live together in Beverly Hills mansions that cost tens of thousands of dollars a month in rent. On the surface, it looks like a non-stop party, but the drama behind the scenes is incredibly high stakes. When your entire livelihood depends on staying viral, every disagreement or failed collaboration becomes a financial crisis. These houses are pressure cookers where millions of dollars are on the line in a shared living space. One bad move or one cancelable moment can bring the whole house of cards crashing down. It's a world where the lines between work and life are completely blurred, and the pursuit of the next viral hit never stops. But wait. Because it gets even deeper when we look at how much of this spontaneous success is actually a carefully crafted illusion. Ever felt like you just happened to catch a creator at the perfect, most vulnerable moment? Well, I hate to break it to you, but those accidental viral clips are often as scripted as a big-budget summer blockbuster. The shadow business we talked about earlier isn't just about messy spreadsheets. It's about a carefully manufactured reality. Behind the scenes, massive talent agencies and PR teams are pulling the strings, planning spontaneous moments months in advance. They know exactly which emotional triggers will make you hit that share button. It's a calculated dance where even a raw confession is part of a strategy to keep you engaged. Can you believe it? And speaking of artificial, let's talk about that private jet lifestyle. You've seen the photos, the creator sipping expensive champagne in a leather seat soaring through the clouds. Or are they really? There's a scandalous trend where influencers rent grounded private jets specifically for photo shoots. There are literally film studios in Los Angeles that look exactly like the interior of a luxury Gulfstream, but they never actually leave the parking lot. They're selling a dream of wealth that doesn't exist. It's the ultimate fake it until you make it move. They use these shots to lure in brand deals, making companies believe they already have the status of an A-list star. But keeping up this facade comes with a heavy price tag for the soul. The algorithm is a relentless boss that never sleeps. The constant pressure to stay rich and relevant 24/7 leads to a dark spiral of burnout. When your numbers start to dip, the panic sets in. This is why we see so many manufactured cancel culture moments and fake beefs. If two influencers start a massive public feud, don't be surprised if they share the same management team. They know that conflict drives clicks, and clicks drive cold hard cash. They are literally weaponizing drama to stay in the spotlight. But this constant performance is exhausting for everyone involved. Naturally, the public is starting to notice the cracks in the gold plating. While the world navigates economic crises, seeing a creator complain about their third luxury vacation can feel like a slap in the face. On Reddit or X, you'll see the out-of-touch wars in full swing. Fans are calling them out for their extreme flaunted wealth. The disconnect is becoming impossible to ignore. The gap between the bedroom creator and the average person is becoming a massive canyon. Is it really fair for someone to earn a year's salary for a 10-second video? This tension is reaching a boiling point for millions of people watching at home. But wait, it gets even weirder. What if the celebrity of the future isn't even human? The AI revolution is already here, and virtual influencers are taking over. These digital entities have millions of followers, land massive campaigns, and never get tired or caught in a real-world scandal. They are the perfect puppets for brands. If an AI can be more influential than a human, where does that leave the modern creator? We might be looking at a world where human stars become obsolete, replaced by perfectly rendered pixels that can sell products 24/7 without a single complaint. It's a bit chilling to think about for everyone, isn't it really now? So what exactly is the forecast for the future? Some analysts predict the rise of the first social media trillionaire, someone who owns the content, the platform, and the data. But we could also be on the verge of a massive crash. If trust snaps or a platform disappears, those digital fortunes could vanish. Will the bubble burst? Or are likes more stable than the gold standard? It's the ultimate high-stakes gamble. As you scroll, ask yourself, who is actually winning and who is just faking it in your feed right now? The gold rush isn't over, but the rules are changing much faster than before we can